Hello, Fred. We couldn't have you sitting there all quiet for too long, so we started bothering you.
Yeah. Thanks, Doug.
No problem. I got you. No problem. Um, this whole the way the schedule's set up, playing teams twice in a row or twice in 3 days, it's new. Is it odd? Does it mean anything to you guys?
No, not really. It's different for sure. Different, obviously, than anything we've done. It doesn't happen that often. Usually, you might get like a OKC home and
Yeah.
go there. They come see you in the same week. But we did it in preseason, so I think we were kind of used to it. But it is what it is. It's nothing different than like a playoff, setting. Obviously, just during the regular season. So it's tough to beat a team twice in a row, but I think our mindset going in is try to not have any splits. So we got the first one, and then we're trying to lock in, see what we can do better, and try to get one again tomorrow.
Yeah. We were talking last night to Kyle and to Nick about Chris Boucher and how he's probably been more consistent in these 12 games than he has in any 12 game stretch in his career. And they both said there's more he can give. Are you seeing that as well? Little nuanced things that he could do better, even though he's playing so well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's a lot of basketball still for him to be able to continue to grow. There's a lot of team stuff and just like remembering plays and being in the right spots defensively. He's still kind of playing still off of his talent and his incredible God-given abilities that he has. But there's still another level he can jump to, and he's been making strides. And I think I saw early in training camp him coming in, and it was me and Nick laughed one day. He was the one telling all the other new guys what to do, and we just had a laugh to ourselves. That was kind of scary, but he's come a long way, and we're gonna need him to continue to keep producing at the level he's been at. But so far he's been great for us.
Great. Thanks very much as always, Fred. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Ryan Wallstaff from the Toronto Sun.
Hey, Fred.
Hey.
What's it like? You've seen it in the past, teammates breaking out with Pascal, OG a little bit. What's it like when you see someone like Chris kind of breaking out and people start around the league, like not obviously everyone here knows who he is and what he can do a little bit, but when you just see him sort of breaking out and making a name for himself?
That's the fun part, man. That's the most purest part of this game is take a guy like Chris who's had the journey that he's had to get to this point, and something that we knew from, at least me, I kind of knew it from the day I saw him, what he could be, and just watching that manifest and then watching him take his journey to get to this point here, even just within the last few years. So it's great, man, and you can't be happier as a teammate, as a brother, as a friend to see him succeed and to see him play at the level that he's been playing at. And obviously we all wish it was turning into more wins, but Chris has been doing his part. He's been carrying his weight, and he's been playing great. So I'm just super happy for him. I'm proud of him, and we just need him to continue to keep making strides each day.
Thanks. Just a different follow-up. As one of the leaders of the team and a point guard, what do you think Aaron needs to do to kind of get rolling here and integrate with the team a little bit more?
We're still trying to figure it out. I think we knew that it would take some time to find out what that was going to be, but that's probably a better question for Nick, honestly. You know what I'm saying? We just got to play with the guys that's out there on the floor, and he hasn't been out there much. But I think just trying to find a better role and deciding what that role is going to be and where he fits in, on the floor for us. But hopefully we can get him going. I think we could use him out there. And, there's times like that throughout the season where different guys are going to be called on for different moments. And Aaron's a ultimate professional, so I'm confident that he's staying ready. And whenever that time is that we'll need him, he'll be right there and he'll be ready for us.
Thanks, Fred.
Going next to Chris O'Leary from Raptors.com.
Hey, Fred. I know you saw LaMelo Ball in the preseason for those pair of games, and then just seeing him last night. Just wondering kind of what your thoughts are on, I guess, the development he's made or the jump that he's made in a pretty short time. So I think like 13 games. Yeah,
he looks a lot better now than he did in preseason. You could see it was moving kind of fast for him those preseason games, but he's obviously incredibly talented. I'm gonna reserve my judgment as I think he's 19 maybe.
Yeah,
I'm not into that, man. I don't want to be a part of that where we're judging these kids and putting expectations on them. He's he's incredibly famous, and he's got a ton of hype and buzz around him. And I just wish him the best, and hopefully he has a long, healthy career. But I would just like to see him grow into whatever he wants to grow into, and not, the expectations of the world. So I like him. I like his game, and from what I know of him, he's a good kid. He works hard, and he'll be fine.
Cool. And then I guess in another direction, Martin Luther King Day is coming up on Monday. It's been a super eventful year, I guess is one way to put it. Does that day mean more to you this year, or do you look at it differently, just given how crazy 2020 was and even the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, yes and no. I think, obviously it's just a testament to how incredible MLK was, and how ahead of his time he was, and the sacrifices he made, for us to be able to do what it is we do today. But on the flip side, it's just a reminder that, we haven't made as much progress as we like to think we have. If I'm not mistaken, somebody was just beaten to death in the Capitol the other day with an American flag. That was a story I read online. So long way to go, man. Long way to go. But it's a day and time for everybody to recognize one of our most incredible leaders that we've had on this planet, and try to take some of the things that he was about and implement those into our everyday life.
All right. Thanks, Fred. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Final question for you, Fred, is going to go to Aaron Rose from SI.com.
Hey, Fred, thanks for doing this. I just wanted to follow up on something you said earlier, which was you sort of knew when you first saw Chris that he was talented or something special in him. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? What did you see in him kind of when you first met him?
Still don't really know what it is, to be honest with you. Like, he's just a baller, man. He's just a gamer. He's got that thing that you can't see. You don't really know what it is, but he's just got a great feel and just a great gamble about him, where he makes risky plays, he takes chances, and they work out for him more than they don't. So he doesn't have a textbook jump shot. He doesn't have the quote the best frame that you would want on a big guy. And he just figures it out, man. He's just a baller. He plays basketball. He's a great basketball player. And if you were creating a player, I don't know how many. I don't think it would come out looking like Chris, in any shape or form. But I would take him on my team any day if I needed to win a ball game. And I just love the fire and the heart that he plays with. You can't put a price tag on that.
And when he checks into a game, you sort of said he's unorthodox. He takes chances, and they sometimes work out more than they don't, at least lately. When he checks into a game, what does it feel like? What kind of energy does he bring for you guys who are still in?
You never know until he throws 3 threes in and blocks a couple of shots and gets a tip dunk. Like, you never know what you're going to get. That's kind of like the mystery with him, is you just waiting and see him. But as of late, he's been producing nightly basis. So you just know you're getting a big boost off the bench, and he's been a game changer for us this year, and we're going to continue to need that. So I think, in that spot, that role he's in off the bench is giving us a spark, and he's been carrying us offensively a lot throughout quarters and making big plays. So we're going to continue to need him, and I just love the way he's been playing, and we're going to need him to keep making more strides. There's still more for him to do and to continue to get better at, and he's working each day.